You built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Woza. We're here. Oh, I'm excited for this project. So let's get to it. This is a Back to the Future. So this is a diecast version of Back to the Future. This is a Lego version of Back to the Future that my son built. When we got this particular one, it comes in a box like this. So this is the packaging for the diecast. And at the back, you open it, you pull out the card. You wanted to throw away the box, and let's just skip the box because we're going to use it for a project that I have in mind. This is the M5 chassis Tamiya, which is much shorter than a normal TT2 chassis. So my goal and my plan is to take this, put it there. That's the plan. That's the goal, and that's the experiment for this week. So the first thing, we're going to chop it off, then start working on moving the tire spaces from where they are to the next space, open it up, and then add whatever I need to add, or just leave it open and then see whether it fits or not. So let's give it a try. Step one, what we're trying to make it is to fit there. Wow, this will be absolutely tricky. So all this has to come off, even this. Yeah, because it's magnet. Okay, cool. Let's do that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We don't need that part. We don't need this part. The secret compartment. Maybe I'll use the box. We keep the box just in case we need to add extra layer. So there we have what we're working with. Quite small. Move it to the front. We say about there. And then the back, I just cut around here. I will mark the center point of this, and then once I mark the center point of this, I can be able to measure the diameter and then use the diameter to create enough room to turn left and right. And that's the reason why I've extended it just a bit, is because the car needs to turn left and right. Seems reasonable. There, that's the worst pen ever. Okay, the choice of pen was not the best, but that does not stop us from what we're doing. So we'll say that that's the center point. Then I'm just going to mark the back. So 9 centimeter gap, 4 centimeters high, and we're raising it to 4, and then the rest we're just gonna wing it. Next day, the next day, same thing. So here you have to use the, okay, the body is looking neat. The only thing now we have to figure out is how to raise it just a bit to about there. Yeah, man. So I'll just, actually what I'll do is I will turn this the opposite way so that they can be, the back clips can be able to hold it. So this will face the other direction so that it can hold it. So I'll just alternate. And they have many other options where you can be able to mount the clip differently. But this thing is a fun car to drive, front wheel drive. And then once I make the holes, they can just sit on that. That's so genius. Well, I don't know what you call it, but it's used for making holes. So we have hole 1, hole 2, and then the clips should sit inside there automatically. There we go. There we go. Look at that. What's the problem now? Kind of feels like it wants to. Doesn't feel natural enough. You can play around with it and we do a second hole there. Nothing to it. I think the first one is the one that's going to define where it sits exactly. Okay. Because that gives it enough room for the wheels to move. And then the front, I will just raise it a bit around there. So maybe I need to chop off a bit more. Or just leave the back like that. Let it chew the paper. Let's see the other direction. So you need just a slight lift. My intelligent eye, and see what's missing there to push it forward. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, figured out. We need to add just a small layer here. And I think I have the perfect material for that. So I'm going to cut some of this material. We put the stronger side facing that side there like that. It's gonna be sick. It's going to be very sick, very sick, very sick. Good point. So try to put cyber tape. Reinforce the front. That's the thing is going to stick on. Cool. That will give it a bit of a lift, if I'm not wrong. Okay. So I got the hole measured where you can slide in. Okay, let's see. like so. Okay, a bit more trimming. Very cool. That's absolutely sick. So the only thing that I'm going to change is here at the bottom, and maybe put the, to cover the tire and everything else, to put a couple of strips down there so that it can be able to like blend in, so you wouldn't know that I adjusted the tires. Besides that, it's a proper dope truck. I like it. The car moves fast. It sits properly. The way I've mounted it now is with this, but I'm going to do a 3D version of this system where I can just be able to put it, or even just like that. It's one of those things that you don't need to do so much. It just falls right into place, and then you can drive it, and then, you know, cost effective. It was meant to be thrown away. Now you're using it. It has found a second life. It's just the way you can be able to recycle. That's it. Gives it a bit of shock, and we're generally done. So I will wait a bit and see whether I can be able to get the second body of this to be able to do the snap-on. But it was a fun process. I really enjoyed it. It's a way to recycle boxes. Instead of throwing them, you can make an RC car to drift or to race. I will take it downstairs later on and just like drive it like mad, because there's more room, to just see how it's going to, whether it's going to withstand the whole madness. And then if I get inspired, then I will do the wide body. But for now, it's perfect the way it is, for sure. And we're done. See you on the, what was it? Nowadays I don't say see you on the flip side. Who dare you? Nowadays I don't say see you on the flip side, because I tend to not finish the video. So I just say peace. Be safe. Be safe. What am I? Yeah, be you. Be you. Be me. Yeah, do whatever you want to do. But hit the like, sub. You know how it goes.